One day I know.
Calling Soul Con, Brown Bag All Stars.
Is that his ringer?
Yeah.
Smile again, smile again.
Maybe he's busy.
One day I hope to make you smile again. I won't.
Wide variety.
Yeah,
It's always good. Huh.
Hello.
Hey, is this, hello?
Yo, what up?
Is this Soul Con?
Yes, it is.
Yo, buddy, it's Ed and Mike from RockdefRadio.com. What's going on?
How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
I'm at Target right now.
Wait, did I get you at a bad time for real?
No, I'm at Target. We're doing this interview live on location at Target.
Well, fuck it then. Target works.
appropriate.
So, what are you doing?
So-
Some Christmas shopping or something?
Buying some shaving cream and an oven thermometer, but it's actually not for shaving or for keeping oven temperature. It's actually for an elaborate fraternity prank I'm going to pull on the rest of Brown Bag, and then we're going to get kicked out of school.
Dude, at first I was going to say, whose car are you fucking up or something?
No, I'm good.
But then I heard thermometer, and I was like, well, whose ass you fucking up? Because, remember the old mercury thermometers?
Oh, not mercury thermometer. It's just, some metal-tipped gauge.
Bobby Digital.
'Cause our oven doesn't work in terms of measuring. That's
Gotcha.
one problem. It's an old oven.
Well, I got you. That'll probably change soon.
These are the things. Yeah, these are the things that the hip hop community cares about. My oven.
Hey, man, you don't know. I mean, I seen some old OG dude, Mob Deep, 6-star general on Facebook today, cooking up a fucking T-bone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Hey, I was like, do it up. Whatever. That's his life.
I mean, I don't eat meat, but that's pretty nice. That does sound good.
Yeah, right?
From a vegetarian perspective.
Yo, I was going to ask him,
Yes.
is it hard not to eat meat in this society?
Well, living in New York, not at all. They cater to us a lot.
That's cool. Yeah, I was wondering that.
No pun intended, but.
Down here in Jersey, we're all a bunch of faggot hunters. Let's go get some meat. That's all they do down here.
Well, I mean, they got hunters in New York State.
Yeah.
I don't have as much of a problem with hunting. I mean, if anything, that at least puts you in touch with what you're eating. I find, like, sport hunting is a little much for me, because it's sort of like, why do you need to do that?
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah.
shoot a target or a clay pigeon or something.
Yeah.
It's like the deer is sitting there. Like, it doesn't have a gun to shoot back, you know?
Could you
But
imagine?
it should. Maybe it should.
Yeah.
Maybe it should. Maybe for the male ones should get turrets on their antlers. And that's that would even.
Why not?
Trying to buck me, bitch? And start taking it down. So,
put those things that Stephen Hawking uses to like hit his keyboard, like with his eye blink, like put that on the deer with a turret, and that will even the score between them and hunters.
That's
saying. And
that's
then the hunters got to wear vests.
right. But see, that's where his wittiness comes in, dude. And I know you don't want to probably go back, but I'm just saying, I watched your battle raps. We always did throughout the years. I'm serious. I know you probably don't want to go there, but it was fucking, dude. How many motherfuckers did you retire?
I only retired maybe like 2 people, 3 or 4 people maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean,
4 people probably.
If I was them, dude, sometimes
And
after
one of them was Aspire. I know it.
Aspire battled again after he battled me. It's just he kind of was like tarnished forever.
Yeah.
he's permanently stained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, some of these guys, though, you shut them down in the first round so bad, I was just like, man, I would literally go home and just cry.
Well, hey, if only, even though I'm not going back to it, I do sometimes wonder what would have happened if people, I've had some great competition at some points, but, like, I wonder what would happen if, like, the real heavyweights stepped up to go against me after I had gotten my acclaim. A lot of people kind of waited until I'd already retired to call me out, or to, like, Stacey could beat me, which is, corny on their part, but
right.
It's standard, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wonder, too. There was a lot of people that I know you wanted to battle. You didn't get the chance to. You didn't have any say in it, I heard,
Yeah, no, not at all. And that's up to that. I can't battle people who don't want to battle, and
right.
I don't want to battle anymore either, so they can't battle me. So,
well, you know what, man? Your music, Your music is a blessing. I mean, it's better than the battles.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
Yeah, we do spin your tracks. We spin Brown Bag. I got Soul Like Con. I got to get more money to get the rest. we're homegrown, man. Like, I don't have a budget. I don't even know what my budget is. The shit comes in, I just got to pay it.
Well, you got a good paying job.
Yeah, I work, but you know, we're homegrown. I mean, we come from the bottom, trying to get to the top, hopefully, of something.
I feel that like 50, you know?
50?
Yeah, 50 cents.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I'd be like 50 when I got there.
Yeah,
like, shit.
You'll be like 50 when you finally reach your goal, so enjoy that.
Yeah, chopping up money on Twitter. You know, he's eating money.
He's eating money. Yeah, well,
If you start saving now.
yeah, right. Dude, you got a lot of stuff coming out. What's your EP coming out, Psalm?
Yeah, Psalm. It's the end of the Love Supreme series that I started with Acknowledgement, and that in that order went Acknowledgement, Resolution, Pursuance, and this ends at Psalm.
All right. I didn't even catch that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wellstone was a kind of a digression from that, but it wasn't part of the series.
Okay.
So, oh, man. And what's up now? I had now that's coming out, what, December 11th?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Excited.
Are you hiding in the corner of Target?
What up?
Are you hiding in the corner of Target?
No, I'm walking. I'm chilling. I'm in the. I'm standing by some microwaves.
All right, I just want to make sure, dude. I mean, because if you got it,
they're off the microwaves. They're not on.
no, I mean, but if you got it, I don't want to be like messing up your night and shit.
Oh no, nothing messes up my night except for the day. That's the only thing that can possibly mess up my night. The sun.
The sun.
True.
So we got Psalm coming out December 11th, and then you got a what's the show on the 12th?
I got a release show in New York City for all the folks who are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's commemorating the release of Psalm. It's going to have other performances by my friends YC the Cynic, Mitty Scott, and Charlie Smarts of Cooley High, and my buddies Brown Bag All Stars. That's what it's going to be.
Nice.
It's going to be nice.
And that's in Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's a public assembly in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, because we got a lot of listeners that were tuning in tonight that we know from Brooklyn. They do internet radio.
Dope.
Huh? Yeah, they caught wind of you, so they were like, oh, yeah, man, we're going to tune in definitely. So,
Fantastic. Well, shout out to them.
Yeah, you never know who's going to be out there, so that's good shit. And we're uncensored, too. I mean, you can't curse in Target, but maybe you would, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he would.
I mean, the employees here curse more than I would,
Yeah,
so
right.
it's okay. This is a Brooklyn Target.
Yeah,
It's not like Target.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking down here, stupid-ass Jersey Targets.
Yeah. I'm at the Target in the Atlantic Mall, and the shit is like the Lord of the Flies. Like,
Oh, fuck.
it is chaos on a weekend.
What? Hold on a minute, because hold on. We love you, man. We really do.
Thank you.
I got some questions. You willing to answer some questions?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me with them questions.
All right. When did you start writing lyrics?
When I was 12 years old. Very badly.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. I wrote lyrics then too, and they were shit. I got better.
Well, some people try to front. Some people try to front like they're like instant like instantly acclimated to all the ways of writing good rhymes. Like jump off like, oh, you were rapping for 3 months, and I'm a genius. It's like, that's not how it works.
I know the dude. He was like, I'm the next B.I.G. I'm like, I don't think so.
B.I.G. had a flow. Very
Right.
nice. Very
Right.
good.
What else you got?
I was wondering, man, how long does it take you to write a song, and does it greatly vary from one song to another?
You know, sometimes sorry, I just saw like a really stupid wall hanging that says "Live, Laugh, Love."
I have that motherfucker in my house. I hate that thing.
Dude, it's a sticker that you put up on a wall, and my
Oh, it's
ex-girlfriend used to think stupid stuff like that was like really cool, and my wife just pointed at it, and she's like, "Look, it's the thing."
We have that.
Says, you do? I'm sorry if I made fun of it and offended you.
No, who, me?
A little bit? Sorry.
I don't give a shit. I want to throw it out. I have something like that, though.
You should probably get rid of it. Replace it with like a portrait of like Theodore Roosevelt, like with one foot up on top of a dragon. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be better. Anything's better than that. So wait, what this guy, he wrote a lot of questions because seven deadly questions.
That's fine. It's all good. Hit me with them questions.
Hit him off with another one.
All right. When and how did Brown Bag All Stars form?
That's a question I want to know.
When and how, you asked?
Yeah.
Back in 2007 was the point where all of us were working at Fat Beats together.
Okay. All right.
And, we all started at different times. I started in 2007. And that's when everything kind of came together, too. We just had this idea, like, hey, we rap and make music, and why don't we try that collectively? And it seemed to work out.
I could have thought of that myself, but I didn't think about that.
Right.
I didn't, because I know that you guys, you all worked at Fat Beats, so I knew that.
But wait,
yeah.
I want to know, you, of all of you, are hooked up with, like, Premiere and Sadat X, and it's just like, man, how the hell did that happen? Like, you just get discovered, or people know everybody up there?
Well, everyone knows everyone in New York, to be honest. Like, it's a small thing. I don't really know Sadat like that. I just feature on a song with him.
Right.
We've opened for Brand Nubian before, but
nice.
Like Premiere, J57 works a lot for Premiere. Like, actually, we'll help them out and like kick it with them to like, at the headquarters and like sit in on sessions and stuff. So,
nice.
I don't know if we should say protege or something like that, because I don't want to like make connections that are then indicted by people with skepticism or whatever. But like that's that connection.
That's good.
So I mean, you don't know like, and that's one relationship. It's mostly I'll say this. I feel like as a rapper, I'm still, the rappers like me in concept are like still. Some folks that we like grew up listening to acknowledge us and like our music and work with us and dig us, and that's real cool. I feel like Jay and Honorable Doctor like really got like the cream of the crop endorsements, like Primo, looks at is down with J57 and like a large professor executive produced AMD's last project.
Jeez.
Yeah, but your shit's doper.
He's a huge Honorable Doctor fan. He like goes out there and promote him a lot.
Yeah, your music though, man. You put so much effort into it, man. I mean,
Thank you.
I don't know if you put effort into it or not, but you got.
I do. Oh, no, real talk. It's absolutely agonizing.
Yeah, because your lyrics are amazing. I mean, for real. Like, and this is coming from a person that's listened. I grew up listening to Wu-Tang and all the good lyrics, that were around at that time. And I listen to yours, and it's like I listen to it, and then I go and read it. And it's like I get more out of reading it.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
This last project, took a long time to get done, and not even so much like just the songs taking like straight hours of effort, but it took so long just to arrive at the point where I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to write about. This is the angle I'm going to approach it. And sometimes songs come easily, sometimes they come in a day. Speeding Bullets I wrote in the span of an hour.
That was a good thing.
Sometimes the songs are an intense struggle. So I wrote So Like Con in about like 2 hours.
So Like Con is dope.
I spin the shit out of that.
That is a dope song too.
Thank you. But that song, that's like, it depends on what really moves you.
Right.
And what there's a difference between writing a song about something that's just like overflowing in your gut, and then there's this, that you're just like, you just need to get out.
Right.
And then there's the stuff that you like look for, and that's a harder song to write. The stuff that you're like kind of like grasping at, and like are trying to get around voluntarily, not the stuff that you're like compelled to write. And it can be tough in this day and age, just because life, unless your life is like crazy and insane and overcomplicated. Life is fairly predictable, and it can be tough to like come up with something that is actually of interest to people and of value.
Yeah.
He's got it going on. I mean, I expect that you're gonna take off somewhere. I don't know where. I mean,
I hope.
Dude, every time I turn around, it's Rhett committed murder. It's new BBAS. It's this.
Rhett committed murder.
That is sick.
Is one of the most complete hip hop songs.
Yes.
Like I've ever heard. Like everybody in the clique came 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Dude, one of my favorite songs was, certainly.
Yeah. When I listen to that, I think back, because I'm 36. I don't give a fuck. I listened to what I told you. I used to listen to Dougie Fresh, The Show. I was 9. Mm-hmm. All right? Mm-hmm. And then, but at night, some days I fall asleep with Guns N' Roses. And then next night it'd be Cypress Hill. Like, I feel the old school in that, and the reality and the truth. And not the bullshit about, I got my other Benz, my Maybach. Fuck your Maybach. I don't care about your Maybach. I care about what is happening.
Because, honestly, man, I know you realize this. If you put your lyrical ability with some bullshit, like some commercial stuff, you could probably be rich by now.
Yeah, well, hey, thanks for that suggestion. Now I'm going to sell out completely.
No, I'm just saying. That's that bullshit.
You. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but that's
that bullshit. Because you would be the hottest of the worst.
Yeah, right.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? Like, there's so many things that like get people, like noticed and like get people into people's stereos. And the stuff I rap about is a little less like that. Well, I don't. You know, the one thing that holds me back, I'm not even kidding, is I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs.
Right.
If I did drugs, I'd probably have a deal right now. If I smoke weed, I'd probably be one of like the cream of the crop in New York City, because that's like social currency, like being involved. No pun intended.
Right.
You know, like that's something. You know, when you don't do something like that, you're automatically on the outs to some degree with people, because you don't have that common behavior, common ground.
They're like cop.
It's crazy. I can't help. You know, I don't like weed, so I don't hang out with as many people as some other people do.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I think that, I mean, without that, factored in, I think it's also, man, that just the fact that you talk about different shit. It's intellectual. It makes people think. Motherfuckers don't want to think today, man. Like, they just don't.
Yo, I'll tell you what, when he said gargling balls with balsamic, I had to think about that.
I mean, the lyrics are just, like, creative as hell.
Right.
And people are more inclined to follow something that's just, mundane and, man, run-of-the-mill. That's what they do. And I hope that, like, my hope for you is that you get a good amount of money doing what you love.
I'm hoping for that, too. Thank you very much. Thanks for the kind words.
Even a couple mil.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You work with Premier.
I'd be happy with that.
I'd be happy with half a mil.
I heard you got somebody jacked your fucking debit card.
Yeah.
I've read about that on Twitter. I mean, it's crazy.
Everybody wants a piece of soul.
No, it was crazy because, like, the wild thing is that this dude, like hijacked my credit card number and copped like $750 worth of tab rides and fast food.
What the fuck? Fast food. Where the fuck you going?
It was like actually like sort of more like $700 in cab rides and 50-something like dollars of fast food, like probably 2 large pizzas or something like that.
What do you do?
Drive large pizzas or a million large? I don't fucking know. Probably he's taking cab rides between his home and like his family home. I hope they catch him, and I just hope he goes to jail. I don't give a shit. That's just like that's like going out and fucking with someone's life.
Yeah.
And you have to fuck with in return.
He toured the 5 boroughs on Khan's cash. What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. They went to Jersey.
Fuck that. Don't come here.
Jersey. It's
always
Jersey.
It's
always
us. We get such a bad rap.
He took trips to Borough Park or Sunset Park, Brooklyn, to Passaic, New Jersey, in a cab.
Damn.
Like, you can get there via transit. It takes a long time, but you can do it.
You're right, dude. Oh, shit. Yo, I'm sorry we got you at a Target, man. I didn't know you were going to be out.
Oh, good. No, dude, I'm hanging out. That's all good. That's good.
He had a couple other questions. I'll sum them up for you. Well, we already talked about this. You're pretty passionate. Well, actually, no, we didn't. You're passionate about some of your posts about political issues. You're not ever going to push aside. You wouldn't push aside music to do anything political, right?
I mean, I would do it after the fact, and if I can make amends for all the horrible things I said in battle rap.
Well, Yeah.
That's the tough part. I'm not gonna I completely recognize that it's tough to come out of the battle rap world with a huge backlog of authentic shit that even if I didn't mean, it still looks bad, and we could still run it on loop and beat someone in an election with that.
Well, the thing is, you got one step up on Clinton. You don't smoke weed.
That's true.
So you're good to go. What do you think about the bullshit December 21st, man? I don't think anything, but what do you...
nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. We'll be fine. We'll all be fine.
Yeah, I don't...
21st.
We got a Friday show that night. We might do an end-of-day show or something.
Yeah.
Fucking
good. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
I think you'll be all right.
So, yeah, I don't want to get too personal, but the woman that you're with, didn't you meet her not so long ago or something? I remember seeing, posts. She's a blonde?
Yeah, my wife. We met her.
Oh, she's your wife?
April of 2011.
Oh, you guys are married?
Yeah, I got married in September.
Maybe that's what I saw. Well, congratulations. I was seeing posts about her, and I wasn't, I can't, dude, it's rough when you got to do it all on your own. I'm trying to, Byron, I was trying to get, dude, I saw his email, I was fucking shit. He was like, yo, did you still want to do that thing with Soul? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I looked at it, and it was 3 days old. I'm like, shit.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. So, I know, it's the worst that could happen is when something like that, you just do it another time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but dude, you're busy, man. The way Byron puts it, you're fucking gone. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's been hectic lately with finishing the new joint, and with that's really been a big part of it. It's been finishing the new project,
right?
And all the and doing stuff for getting adjusted domestically because I got all sorts of stuff I got to do. Come on, it's a new situation being married.
Right.
Got a lot of,
Yeah, I don't want to keep you because I know you're busy, but there was questions that I had, and it's very generic shit, but it's ground up shit.
I could talk to this dude all
I know,
night.
I can talk. We've done interviews with Grammy Board VPs and shit. We talked to him for an hour. I don't know what happened. The time goes, but it's weird, man. The Grammy Board Vice President, I didn't even know who he was, and he played bass for Ozzy and Billy Idol, all this shit, rock and whatever. But you're what you were from Woodland Hills, and then you came here. So why the change, or was it the scene wasn't out there like you wanted it?
I think, yeah.
It wasn't. And LA's hip hop scene was different when I lived there.
Huh.
It was more the backpack type stuff. I don't mean that offensively. I don't mean that derisively or condescendingly. It was more people and dope stuff. Dilated, Jurassic 5. That was more of the scene then.
Huh.
Living Legends, Visionaries, and they all make dope music. It's just not what I was gonna make. And honestly, I didn't even know if I was gonna make music professionally or even attempt to make it professionally at that time until I got out of college. One of my college friends, Vince, was like, "You should really try this. You should actually really try to make a go at it." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, just try it." And I think he was like, "I really think you should." And I was like, "I kind of want to go into politics." That was actually my original plan. And then he's like, you have all your whole life to do politics, and which actually now is not the case because of battle rap. But in any case, what's it called? So what's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I started doing, started to really jump in hip hop as a job, and
it came to the right spot.
That it actually worked out. So.
I do have to ask though, your views on the current status of the hip-hop scene. I got it, the ones that you hear over and over and over. What I don't care if you say it, but what is with this shit? Because I'll say it. The shit sucks. I don't... what's your view on the current status of hip-hop? I think a lot of it's garbage.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's good though. Actually, I feel you. There is a lot of it's bad, but I think that's always the case. You're always going to find your measure of bad music, just because most people are bad at making music. But I feel
more specific. Who
also
do you like?
have people doing some great things. You have, and even mainstream stuff. I'm a big Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm a big Earl Sweatshirt fan. I'm a big fan of folks in like the whole TDE clique. You know, like I think Absol is dope. I think Schoolboy Q's guys is his most style.
Okay.
You know, and not all of it's like super lyrical, but at least it's, you know, earnest music, and it's also like the beats are like, you know, drum breaks and stuff like that, and like it's like real beats on the radio again. Like that's what gives me optimism. Of course, there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of stuff that I just don't like, whether or not it's good. You know, whatever the case is, stuff I don't like if it's popular. But I think there's enough stuff that I do that I remain optimistic.
Well,
I gotta ask him. The Trinidad James. What dude?
What the hell was with that post, man?
Oh, well, when I posted the Trinidad James joint?
Yeah, do you like that?
Oh, I think it's so funny when he says, because if you click the link, if you don't click the tweet post, but click just the link, I set it to the exact time where he says, cough to Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
I saw that. I saw that.
I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
But my jaw was dropped for the last 30 seconds, the next 45 seconds, because I was like, what in the fuck is he doing? He was covering
I love that. I think it's fun. I think, you know what, he actually had this one song, I told it's called Females Welcome. And it's like, he kind of raps a little more like Outcasty, you know, like than he does, like more Goody Mob-ish than he does on his other joints. So I think there's potential there.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because he represents so many different influences. Like, he was from Trinidad, moved to, like, Canada, then went to New York, then back to Canada, and then, like, to Atlanta, like, whatever it is. Like, the dude's been all over the place. I like that he has, like, a style. I don't mean this, like, in a superficial way. Just sort of style that's, like, he's like a personality that's his own.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
He's got a personality.
He's got a fucking personality.
He's got a
personality.
Yeah. It might be a little out there. Yeah. But, and you know, I don't know, he just came out. I've yet to pass too much judgment on him, though, because, like, one song, basically, is what's out there by him.
What do you think of Hobson?
Hobson?
What up?
What do you think of Hobson?
I think he's like, on a technical level, really impressive, and he reminds me a lot of, I think he's going to be like a Tech 9 type of figure. I think that's what his future is, as far as, like, being, like, an independently driven, you know, like, you know, multi-syllabically rich, like, lyrical dude over, like, you know, sample-free beats, like Tech 9 is, you know, like, and I think he's very Tech 9 influenced.
Nice.
Very Eminem influenced, clearly, very, very Eminem influenced. But
yeah.
I think it's funny. I mean, the thing is, you know, like, that's the thing, you're someone his age, that's the type of person who's going to influence you, because it's the same, like, that's like the same, like, amount of time and experience that you probably spent listening to him, that, like, a lot of people older than him spent listening to rappers that influenced them before him, you know?
Right.
So I understand what the reason is for the influence there.
Are you, I'm not going to take up any more of your time, but a couple minutes. Are you friendly with, like, Madness, Iron Solomon? You keep up with any of these people, or they're just done?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Madness is a homie.
Nice.
He's one of my favorite battlers of all time. He's a great MC, great song maker. I owe him a verse. I think I messed up. And didn't get one to him on time, so I still owe him a verse.
Oh, man.
Who, Iron?
Madness?
Madness.
Yeah. Iron is...
You know, Iron is one of the greatest battlers of all time. Musician.
I saw him rip, man, I can't remember the guy's name, the last battle he had. And I don't know how...
Murder Mook.
Yeah, Murder Mook. Basically. I don't know how people thought that the other guy won. I mean, I don't know. I looked at it as a technical standpoint.
I think Mook won that, but, you know, people lose. I've lost battles. I think everyone loses battles, and I don't know. It's whatever. You lose battle, you either decide to battle again or you don't.
A lot of people said you shouldn't have won that one with Poe Rich because you choked. I still think you killed Poe Rich, but
Poe Rich.
I'll take it. Hey, you know what? I understand if people think I lost that because I messed up, but then I came and killed his ass in the third round. So
that's true. You know. I mean, you know, yeah, choking is a bad thing, but you know, I mean, Poe Rich just wrestler. He's like a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
You know, I think he's actually very. I think if you really listen to what he says, though, it's actually pretty sophisticated structurally.
That's good.
He's a witty dude. He yells, but he's a witty dude, and I don't know, he's also a nice dude. really nice person. So
that's cool. So you don't have any really differences with anybody you battled, huh? Like,
no, not at all.
Except Fox, right?
I hate.
No, that's the only two. I feel bad the way they treated him in the crowd.
I really do too. I don't mean to cut you off, but I really think that was unfair. Last battle you had with Fox. I mean, he was saying some things that were really hitting hard, but they weren't getting across.
Yeah, I think I think at that stage I would have beaten anybody though. It's just funny, like I just felt
he did shut him down.
No, he did, but
you did. You shut him down, dude. I was like, dude, I told you that's one of those ones where like first round, dude, just go home, tuck your dick in, and go cry to yourself to sleep.
Well, he was on the East Coast too.
It don't matter.
They didn't give him a fair shake.
But his Khan's fucking rap and his fucking verbiage and the shit that he pulled out,
his cadence,
it just shut him the fuck down. The dude should have just fucking, his bones should have melted. He should have been a pile of shit.
He did. He was. Did you see him?
Yeah, I did. He looked like he was crying. He looked like cannabis crying. But yo, all right. Look, I won't hold you up. Byron said 30 minutes. I don't know what we're hitting.
About that.
Let me check.
30 minutes, bro.
No, we're about to hit 30 minutes.
You have a target yet?
Yeah, no. You got shopping to do, man.
Oh, no, we're done with the shopping. We're just sitting waiting to the checkout line.
Oh shit. Well, would it be a lot? Because I don't know if I ever talk to you again. You can get off the phone and be like, "These guys are a fucking bunch of douchebags."
But, not at all. Not at all.
But would it be a lot? And I hate putting people on the spot because I put one guy on the spot and he never talked to us again. Would you be able to say like something like, "Yo, SoulCon, you're listening to RockdefRadio.com"?
Of course. I actually still need to send you I'm gonna send you like a drop like a studio quality one. But just in case, I'll give you the phone one. Yo, what up, this is SoulCon of the Brownback All-Stars, live from Target right now in Brooklyn, New York. But right now, I'm kicking it with RockdefRadio.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yo, so you got this song coming out December 12th or December 11th?
Oh, yeah.
The release.
December 11th, yeah.
And Byron said they asked you about SXSW.
Oh, South by Southwest.
Oh, I'm sorry, SW.
That's what it stands for. Don't worry. I hate, straight up, I personally despise acronyms and abbreviations. Yeah. I love writing everything in full, like every single word in a sentence, or in a name. I despise acronyms.
Nice. Well, what is it? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. I don't want to be ignorant, but I don't know.
South by Southwest is a music festival in Austin, Texas, with different shows at all of the bars in the area and in the city, and different like music venues, and ranging from underground and upcoming acts to like gigantic megastars.
Nice.
And it's a place where like the music press from around the world converges. It's also there's a movie festival preceding the music part. There's also a technology part beforehand, like a tech part of it. The tech's really incredible. So I'm glad to be a part of it for the second time.
That's nice, man. You're doing things. You know what we're doing? We're sitting in Jersey. We're sitting here stale in Jersey. But
dude, there's nothing wrong with sitting out in Jersey. I love New Jersey.
Well, hey, if I get a big enough studio one day, maybe we could have some fucking people in this place because it's like I said, ground up, homegrown. It's only me and Mike, my brother. He's my brother. We wrote the site. We do everything our own. We do. You know what we do, right, or no?
I do. I go check out the site. I like. Sorry, I thought we were checking out stuff already. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, you're at the site.
Yeah, I mean we do 90s hip hop, rock, and we try to blend it as much as we can in a nice manner so that people don't go, "Oh man, they're playing rock," and leave. But we got listeners. We keep them worldwide too. So. I guess we're doing something right.
That's a set.
All right. Well, hey, look, I'll let you go. Check out. Congratulations on your marriage, September.
Thank you very much.
And if you ever want to touch base with us or you want to, do that drop, I would try to email. I guess what do I email Byron?
Yeah, hit him up.
Okay, I'll get with him and everybody gets SoulCon. Where can they get the CD, man? Or the tracks?
They can get on soulcon.bandcamp.com, which you can go to that, or you can just go to soulcon.com and go to the music section and see the project and click buy. You can also stream at CD quality, so there's no excuse to bootleg my shit.
Yeah, dude, no way. Fuck that. All right, well, we'll put it out there. I'll put links to you, and we'll put you out on the main page. And
thank you.
Yeah.
It's going to be $4. It's going to be a mere $4.
Oh, that's nothing.
Better than iTunes prices.
Hell yeah, it is.
And I get one more of the money, so than if it were on iTunes. So so people who buy it are supporting me, and more than they are the people who are the medium of the music.
Right. Well, your wife's not getting mad that you're on the phone, is she?
What up?
Does she get mad if you're on the phone?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, that's cool. All right, well, we got to talk again, man, because I'm sure we could talk another hour, I'm sure, about stuff.
Definitely.
But, yeah, all right, well, hey, I'm going to push everybody your way, and we'll see what happens. If you happen to hear somebody who wants good music, send them to RockdefRadio.com.
Word up, we'll do. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
Peace, y'all.
Later. Soulcom, ladies and gentlemen. RockdefRadio.com exclusive. He's blowing up. You say he's blowing up?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it's tough.
My uterus is going to blow up.
It sounds like it's tough for anybody.
I got to pee.
Yeah, I thought he was...
If you like what you're hearing on RockdefRadio.com, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and also be sure to leave your comments, whether they're positive or negative, on the instant voicemail tab on the main page. They may get used on the air. RockdefRadio.com.